Chapter 30. What is reality? Here we go again. Reality is in the eye of the beholder. What is considered to be impossible and possible can vary quite a bit, even in your own mind, depending on your current perspective of what reality is or is not. Reality is not real can be one of those statements that annoys and can also vex and hasten impatience in the reader or listener, and yet the statement is as real as it is not real, and all at the same time, and yet not at all at the same time. And that is what is really real, and also what is really not real, too. So, once again, here is more of the same, playing with words and ideas of not being not, and the not being not, reality as not reality, and the real not being real at all. It is enough to drive you crazy, and that is why it is much easier to stay with your current view of reality and not to stretch out of that current view of reality, but to stay firmly convinced that what you see and touch and buy and sell and so on and so forth is really real, that the rest of all this mumbo jumbo is mostly a waste of precious time. So what is reality anyway? By now you must have got the idea that I am all about going in circles and trying to strip away that which keeps us from being more together in a conscious way. You might be thinking, why don't I just show you the way the world really is? Why don't I just show you the way reality really is? And let's be done with all this dancing around and all this snake swallowing itself while it actually isn't swallowing itself stuff. Well, in an interesting way, that is what I have been doing. By telling you that what is real is unreal or not real, I am getting you much closer to what is really going on than you might think. Remember, my basic premise is that this all gets much better when you deliberately ask me to have conscious two-way telepathic communication with you so that you can talk with me in the privacy of your own mind on the level of your thoughts that you consciously experience in your own mind. And which is my mind, which is your mind, which does not exist, while at the same time it does exist, even though it does not exist. So reality is not what you think it is, but is what I think it is, even though what you think is what I think. You are thinking, but without you thinking that. So here we have more of the same sort of double talk, which is not double talk, even though it seems to be double talk. You could easily insert the word think for the word talk in that last sentence. The reality that you live inside of is based in the not real. The reality you live within comes from the not real. The chemicals that construct your reality that you live within are being made from that which does not exist. And all of that comes from me. And I am not real. Reality is not real. That is what it truly and really is. To get deeper into this, all you need to do is ask me to take you deeper inside the mystery of this. Now you see it. Now you don't. Just ask me in the simplest way you can. Ask me in the privacy of your own mind, in the privacy of your own thoughts. Keep quiet inside and ask me to show you and to tell you, and then listen for my answer. And just be simple while you listen. Be innocent. Let me answer in my own way. You do not have to have the answer you think it should be. Let yourself have the answer I give you, not the answer you make up to fit what you think reality should be like. Learning how not to edit my answers is a crucial part of learning how to be in my version of reality and learning what reality really is. I know many of you have a strong understanding of the reality you experience as reality. Here are some examples. 1. If you put your hand in a roaring tongue of flame from a very, very hot fire, you will experience reality very, very quickly. 2. If you run in front of a speeding car and the car hits you, you will definitely experience reality. 3. If you go and jump in a vat of boiling water, you will have a very, very direct experience of reality. 4. If you spend all your money and have no money to pay your bills, buy your food, and so on, you will get a clear understanding of reality. I could go on demonstrating to you that I have some small grasp of the nature of your experience of reality. To you, reality is very, very real, and it is the reality you share as a common experience with so many other people who are in your current reality. It is all fine and good for me to go on and on about how people in different situations experience different types of the same reality. For example, a rich man has a very different experience of reality than a poor man. A very good-looking man has a different version of the same reality compared to a man who is hideously ugly. A child raised by kind and loving parents in a stable, happy living situation has a completely different experience of reality compared to the child who is raised by monster people in the worst of surroundings. When you are happy, your experience of reality is different than when you are sad.